So hey guys, today we're checking out the Dual Trial Structure Decks Unite, and if we click on event info, it doesn't tell you like anything at all. I think it's faster if we check the ban list here. Yeah, I'm assuming the only thing that's legal is going to be just okay. So these cards are going to be the cards that are available in bundles. There is Ash Bundle, Solemn Bundle, Droplet Bundle, Tactics Bundle, yada yada, right? And that's why you're allowed to play all these. I don't think, well, because I don't own Maxi and I've bought every bundle I think it's safe to say there's no Maxi bundle. But yeah. The rest of the cards here should be just cards that are available in structure decks, I'm assuming. We'll be able to see pretty quickly, I guess, what's legal. So let's make a new deck, I suppose. And let's see. So far, I believe all of these cards are in structure decks, for the most part. Is Fiendish Chain in a structure? I'm not 100% sure. But I'm recognizing a lot of these cards are. And there's a lot of bad cards here. Let's see, if we click on Zoma the Spirit. No. Some tech cards are going to be allowed, it seems. But I think every archetypal card is probably going to be banned unless it's related. That's probably the assumption that's safe to make here. So I think you're only allowed to play probably the archetypes that are related to I guess structure deck archetypes like Hero, Crimson Dragon, Zombie World might be okay, I guess. So let's see if Doom King's legal. Doom King is not legal. This is messed up. Well, okay then. In terms of hand traps, like, I guess. I don't remember seeing if Maxi was legal or not, though. Held by? Also not legal, huh? How about Prohib? Prohib is not legal either. Well, Prohib's really hard to use, actually, because there's just so many one-ups here. Fissure? Sometimes Fissure is still legal, you know. Macro's not legal either, okay. Ishtira. It's kind of hard to tell what is legal because we randomly have stuff like, I don't know, Divine Dragon Apocryph here, which, where do you get this from? Structure, Dragon Made to Order. Wait, that's actually a structure card? That's messed up. Well, there's no way that, let's see. Let's look through these. Is Jekyll actually in the structure? I guess it is. How about Destiny Hero Denier? Oh, it is. Heroes Union. Okay, but Breaker the Magical Warrior definitely isn't. Okay. Yeah. Wait. Spellbook of Prophecy. What? Do we have this many structure decks? We got lost. Well, a solid choice, I guess. Could be Ninja. Maybe. Let's see what books you're allowed to run here. Any Book of Moon? No Book of Moon. No Book of Eclipse either. I think I did see at some point, like, a card that wasn't in the structure, so that's kind of confusing. What if we search Lady? Is this actually in the structure? Ain't no way. Is this actually in the structure as well? Damn, I know that's definitely in a structure. Okay. Wait a second. Is this legal? Let's check this. Birthday not legal. That's fine. Okay, Destiny Hero. DPE is not around, so you can't just drop a DPE by randomly splashing in a Fusion Destiny. Good to know, I guess. Super Poly. If I could spell, I guess we'll just put in Poly. No, not really. Okay. So, I mean, the easiest slam dunk is just to play a deck like Blackwing, I think, right? Except, wait, you're missing cards. You're hella missing cards. Because the structure isn't actually fully complete for Blackwing, now that I think about it, right? Because you don't have full Armor Master and a few other cards, you don't have the generic synchros to go into, or the synchros to go into, because they're not fully all in your archetype. I guess you've still hot red, which helps a little bit. No way to play around Nibiru either. The Blackwing would be probably the fastest to build here. No Small World, I'm assuming, right? Yeah. No Kaiju's either? Yeah. Uh, let's see what other hand traps we have. Kind of legal here. Not many, huh? I don't think Droll was in a structure. Crow is not in a structure either. That's probably like nearly all of them, right? They're all limited actually, so if we just filter by limited, that should bring up all the hand traps. Bell. There's a Lightning Storm, Solemn Judgment. We're good without bringing any of those, I guess. Probably no other regular hand traps are legal. I mean, Blackwing kind of has in-arc type hand traps, but that's probably about it, right? So from here, what can we do? What kind of cooking? Well, I mean, Pure Ninja is kind of like wonky, right? Is reinforcement of the army legal? No? Well, that's fun. Okay. Let's see, your primary starters for this deck are going to be, it should be Dancing Leaves and Hanzo. If you don't open either of those cards, it's fairly unplayable. In terms of one card, well, one card combos, it's just Hanzo, and then in two cards, it's any monster you can set plus Dancing Leaves is functional. And then there is the branded structure, I guess. So what cards are legal for this? Oh. These structures don't count for this event, okay. So only the ones in the shop. So I think either Blackwing or Ninja are pretty good. But you could also mix and match if you're really feeling it. If there are two like structures you want to match together. The Pendulum one is actually also not that bad, simply because Time Pendulum Graph is so insane. Wait, is that not part of the structure? Pendulum back, Pendulum switch. Wait, what? Time Pendulum Graph. No, it's not here. So, okay, never mind. If you don't have that, I don't really see the point of playing any of those guys. Okay, then. And for Blackwing, we're missing also a 6 guy, which loses us a search off Black Whirlwind, actually. I mean, the deck is playable without him, but it gets a lot better if you have him plus full Armor Master. So, yeah. It's a bit scuffed. How about this deck? Is this one going to be the de facto best? Because you actually have all of your extra deck cards and all of your like support at the moment. I think that may be the case actually. Every other structure is going to like just blow in comparison. I guess we can simply just play Ninja. Alright, that's fine. Just put my extra deck full of... Oh, right, I forgot. Ninja, actually, you want to be playing Cross Sheep and like Foil Sword to ODK. But I guess it shouldn't matter too much in this format at least. So we can probably work something out. I don't think we ever play Hidden Village. We can play one of Tenchi Kaime because Tenchi Kaime is like kind of okay as its uses, but it's not like required by any means. Three of these, one of these, three of these, one or two of those, three of these, two of those, at least one of these, one of those. And we don't have enough cards. Ah, interesting. Very interesting indeed. Well, in that case, we bump up our amount of Baku by one. Iron Digger is actually not that great, is it? I don't think there are any cards that would help us flip aside from these, so we'll just put in the keyword flip and see what shows up, and like basically nothing shows up. Yeah, that is about expected here. Senior Silver Ninja, not that useful. None of these guys are actually that useful, huh? Wait. In special summon a level 4 lower ninja monster from your hand in attack position or face down defense position. And you get ninja lock. That's actually fine. We have nothing else to play. Orbital 7. Not feeling super great about this. I guess Blackwing would still be facing the same issues, but I think it would be at least a little bit more consistent. Huh. Well, we just don't have space for anything. Well, I mean, we have too much space, actually, here, because we don't have enough good cards to run. Oddly enough. Solemn, trade-in. That's weird, trade-in. Well, what the heck plays trade-in here? I guess we can just throw in some, like, staple cards to get through this. Phoenix Chain must be from the Resonator thing. Banish it until the end phase. It doesn't special summon it back. Phoenix Golem's like kind of nice though, I guess. What was the card called again? It was in Gaia? Yeah. Had this. This card mentions Frederick and Arcane, right? So we can just consistently just kind of loop this if we want, I guess. Is there a hard once return on this? Yeah, that doesn't set a Fiendish Chain. Eh. This is like impermanent home, basically. Well, okay, I guess. Probably good enough. What loaners do we have here? Gaia. Dragon Maid. And we have Galaxy. Is there a mix of any cards here? No, this is just like basically the structure deck. How about this one? There's some blue ice cards mixed in. Uh, yeah, I don't even know what this is. Okay. We can give it a try with this one. I think the Blackwing board might be better, but I'm not sure what we can end on because we're missing some pieces for a combo. So now the biggest issue with Ninja is basically consistency. So let's see if the deck has beat itself, because we don't even have to consider what our opponent has or is playing. Like they could have 9 billion hand traps, doesn't matter. And yeah, as expected, we have nothing. But we have Fiendish Chain, so we'll live. Do we even want to? Normal summon this? Probably not, actually. Let's see. 2 Baku, 2 Yugioh. Kind of want to cut down on Baku and just play like another copy of maybe Fiendish Golem. The only thing that's problematic is if someone just activates a moon right here. But no Simoon, yeah, we'll be fine then. Target 1 effect monster. That's not an effect monster. Okay. Negate the effects of that face-up monster while it's on the field. Cannot attack when it's destroyed. Destroy this card. And then what's this do? Just special summon a guy, right? And then there's a fusion lock. Okay. Isn't the Dark Magician structure kind of like messed up as well because you don't have any links to get rid of your guys from field? Yeah, sounds about right. We don't really have to worry about this too much at least, I guess. Tribute summon. Dark Magician Girl. Okay, I guess. I don't think they have anything. Wait, why'd they do this? Why'd they normal summon Dark Magician Girl? For Soul Servant? To draw 2? Really? That's wild. I mean... probably better not to allow them to stack a card. Because my hand's like actually so scuffed. Should be fine, I guess. I mean, what can you do about Ghost Spell? Like, come on. Activate second Soul Servant, I guess. I have nothing else to bell. Okay. Dark Magical Circle. They actually had a second Soul Servant. Come on, man. Well, this matchup's like terrible for what I have. This is actually so dumb. This is still winnable if I draw Hanzo. If I don't draw Hanzo, it's like so impossible, man. Magician Souls. Okay. Special Summon Dark Magician. Yeah, we're cooked. They had souls in their hand too? Like, what kind of rigged ass hand is that? You're playing, like, Dark Magician Girl and at least 2 Dark Magicians? And somehow bro didn't brick. But what am I running? Am I running more bricks than him? Maybe, actually. But I have no choice at this point. I can't even play Rhoda for consistency. Well, of course I open, like, combo here, but... Yep. Don't got much here. The mirror is terrible. That doesn't do anything. What are we making here? Mycin. It literally doesn't matter. Who cares? That's a good normal summon at least. Okay, this mirror is terrible, bro. What position is this summon in? Face up or face down defense position? Yeah. And this summons back this, and then I can perform kind of a fusion summon, I guess. Dancing Leaves to send. Yeah, Dancing Leaves can just send guys. But that doesn't matter. Because there's nothing you can summon that's actually useful. Even Hanzo kinda sucks. Add Baku to add back one of these guys. Yeah, who cares? This just is so obnoxious though. Because I know every single interaction he does doesn't actually do anything. And then he has like one more. Once I summon Mitsu, he literally can't do anything anymore. Of course he hard opened Dancing Leaves though. Okay, now that can't resolve anymore. What he did here is kind of terrible though. Notebook. Effective notebook. Okay, doesn't this have protection? It has protection from with Kagero. He has one of Ash Blossom Joy Spring. You should have used it before, right? Bro doesn't want to play the mirror? Yeah. Okay. I'm in a better position anyways. I'm pretty sure the play is just to banish the Dancing Leaves. And then there's like basically nothing I can do. Right? Well, actually, I can get an additional body if I grab... Yeah, if I don't grab Dancing Leaves, I'm better. Right? I just grab the equip spell, pop his Dancing Leaves, and then I can probably figure something out. He still had options, though. I don't know what bro was doing here. This hand's fine. Could be much worse. I forgot a card. Didn't realize it till now. Sizo. I guess when you make Sizo, it doesn't really matter, does it? Missing that one card is actually so terrible. Good thing they don't realize that I'm not playing it. Alright. Well, it just never came up, which is hilarious, but yeah. Jutsu art, specifically this one, we need at least one of these. And then I guess reduce the amount of Baku by one. Opening Baku's not even that bad. Because you can still normal summon Baku, right? Geo is completely dead to open, so yeah. But you actually need a Geo in your deck because you can't special summon Geo from anywhere else, basically. I mean, can you special summon yourself? I mean, I guess. Is this a one card combo that does something? I mean, we have Dancing Leaves too. We'll get through this. Lexi 0. Trade in. This does literally nothing. You can look through my extra deck, but it doesn't really help because you immediately identify what I'm playing anyways, right? Is there even a number monster in here? Crimson Shadow. Yeah, that's worthless. Honestly, I'm just playing it in my deck to get us to 15 extra deck. Not sure what you're doing with this guy. Random Galaxy Expedition. Afterglow. This doesn't really do anything at the moment. You can just make a single rank 8, right? That's it. Galaxy Eye Cipher. What's the point? They don't do nothing. Set one back row. This legitimately has no effect. This Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja is also actually a target for Dancing Leaves, so it was way better to just banish a card. This allows you to send any ninja or any face down monster from anywhere. Oh, okay. The back row could be something. Oh, another useful card. Imperm. Yeah, that was the most earning thing. Being ninja locked is fine because, yeah, we're playing ninja anyways. Saizo. This guy's all being kind of like Warriors sucks though. This only allows you to set cards though. If we set Iron Digger, we can Digger effect. Pop this guy. It's actually useful enough. We can just clear the board like this. You can't run over us by battle or anything. I mean, yeah, okay. We just have like full combo from here. But we can't do anything till like next turn. Does this only pop monsters? Wow. Yeah, that's fine. Do it. They don't trigger. You summoned 2 guys. Awesome. We could even leave that on the field, funnily enough, but yeah, we're not going to. Is that immediately XYZ? Prime Photon, what do you do? Oh, that's it. That's fine. That doesn't actually do anything. End of main, sure. Battle phase. Oh, he actually has an Ash Blossom. Oh, that's annoying. That's the top deck? Okay, then. I don't think we die, right? Rank times 200. Yeah. I mean, we're fine. Things could just be better. That's about it. Right. Wait, why did it go up that high? What? I'm so confused. That was her rank times 200. Oh, must be a card effect I didn't read. Well, okay then. He just had Ash Blossom Joe Spring. Didn't play around that, I guess. Could I have done anything about that? No, not really. Just effect failure on that, right? I mean, but it was a one-up. I don't think it was that reasonable to play around, right? It'd be much more reasonable to assume it was like, I don't know, the other 39 cards in his deck. Unlucky. Have to play an extra one, I guess. That wasn't even a duel, bro just bricked. Alright, well, we'll play one more after this, I guess. You are, I guess, at least. Oracle. Cool. Hmm. This is sufficient, I guess. This is actually a lot of interruption, but I mean, we lose to Lightning Storm. That's about it, right? Setting this isn't even that terrible. But how have I opened this one of so many times already? That's like 2 out of 4 of my duels I had Kakero in my opener. And I only play this as a one-of. If I open Geo, I would be like less upset for consistency reasons, but eh. Send a card. Sure. This is fine. Yeah. For some reason, this card adds itself and then returns, so it shouldn't matter. We have Forbidden Chain. We're just chilling. I think this is the loner. Okay. Cap. Notebook. Ba, 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 ba. It doesn't really matter if they negate this or not, because we can force the negate in a bit. Set a card on the field. Green Ninja. Dun, dun. We're going to send Green Ninja here. This was properly summoned, interestingly enough. That doesn't really matter, does it? Negate, send, special. What chain link was this? Chain link 1. Then in this case, we should do Hanzo, I think. Chainlink 1 Hanzo, Chainlink 2 Green Ninja. Put this face down. It's not resolving. Use a quick effect. I think that's the honest effect. It must be, right? Baku. Baku effect. Grab back Notebook of Mystery. Now that you control a card, I can set Green Ninja again next turn, and then we can even do a little bit more. In fact, we still have Kagero effect that we have yet to activate. We have Tenchi Kaime as well, which we might as well activate. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Here we go. Alright, watch this. We're going to go plus 1 billion when this resolves. Okay. We can grab the trap later if we need it. Okay, so here we're going to set, it'll be Green Ninja. Set another card. Iron Digger. Now we're making Maizen, so we use Baku, Green Ninja. Maizen. This triggers Green Ninja. Green Ninja. Target Hanzo. I don't know what my opponent could possibly want here. We do have a Fiendish Chain cast stuck back here. I think we could banish it with your Gurumaru or something. Or Digger. Yeah, that works too. Whatever. This flips Hanzo face down. I can flip Hanzo face up. If I flip Hanzo face up, I can search a card. Here I want Mitsu. Now we can activate the effect of I guess we'll go with Iron Digger. Equipping onto, I guess Mizen's fine. Doesn't really matter too much. Let's Iron Digger now to bash Baku. Downtime. Yeah, sounds about right. Effective Mizen. We're going to special summon something. Uh-huh. Yeah, there we go. And then we had follow-up. Kagero summon back another guy as well still. So that's not even information our opponent has, so that's something. And that helped me complete my dailies, I guess. That was about it. And we only got one duel, but we didn't even get to see it through. So yeah, I think I probably had lethal there. But yeah, aside from that, wait, did I have lethal? Did these guys like all get summoned in defense position? Defense. Face down, defense position? Or face up, defense position? I think I like either barely have lethal or barely don't have lethal, right? 2000, 2000, 2500. So that is, if I had all three of these, that's actually still not enough. And this also summons in defense, right? Here. In face down defense position. Uh-huh. Yeah. About as expected, I guess. That's how well things go here. So yeah. I guess that's all I got for you guys today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.